out there right away. This has been a pursuit that's been going on for a little while. Different agencies have been behind this guy. Right now, Montebello actually in pursuit, but that's one of the first times that we've actually seen a ground unit chasing this vehicle. A helicopter overhead, that's going to be a sheriff's helicopter, has been following it for some time. It was in the Downey area, it was in the Lakewood area, but for the longest time they were not. They were not actually pursuing that vehicle. Right now our assignment desk is asking us who this is. I'm telling you that it's going to be Montebello PD. Montebello PD right now. We're going to try to get you some streets as we're having a little difficulty, doing our eavesdropping that we do. But right now, this vehicle definitely in pursuit, probably a little faster than street speed. Probably put it about 50 miles an hour. It's in an industrial area. They're making their way over to the 5 freeway right now, but Montebello in pursuit now of this vehicle. We're going to try to get the original want for you guys also in just a minute.
Yeah, I think we have that, Stu. We understand the original want on this was for a traffic violation. And as we continue to follow this police pursuit in Montebello, and Lena, that appears to be just a standard 4-door sedan.
Yeah, I guess the information that we're getting, it was southbound Garfield from the eastbound 105. Interestingly enough, right now it's the Montebello police following this car right now. But it's been in other areas before getting into Montebello. Is it just that one police cruiser, or do you see other units behind him there, Stu?
Whoops. You know what? Right now I can tell you that we are, that information that you guys were getting earlier on, that's going to be pretty dated information. Getting into a cul-de-sac right there. You can see Montebello PD. Whoop, there we go, one pit. Doing a little bit of a bumper car there. Bow! That is a dangerous move for any type of situation. Now, Montebello PD, you can see those officers. They got their guns out. Now, this vehicle's not disabled, but with those type of weapons pointed at that person driving that vehicle and possibly somebody else in there, that's going to be a dangerous situation. The car has stopped moving. Nice little pit maneuver right there by Montebello PD in this cul-de-sac, and then you saw that car going right into head-on into another Montebello PD officer. Now I can assure you what's going on is they're giving commands to that driver. That vehicle not disabled, so it's a dangerous situation. We do see the rear, we see the brake lights, the reverse lights were on that vehicle. They just went off, so that person possibly putting it into park right now. The officers, one of them at least put his weapon away. The other two still have their weapons out. Tense situation for sure, as that car could move at any time now.
Yeah, what we're taking a look here is the end of this police pursuit. Montebello police making very quick work, doing a pit maneuver in a cul-de-sac as the suspect vehicle went into the circle drive. One of the cruisers there on the left did that pit maneuver, spun it around. They had two other vehicles behind, police vehicles, that were able to stop him. It appears to be somewhat of a standoff at this point in time. And we do have some video that we would like to run at this point in time from earlier that shows a little bit about what this was. This is the pit maneuver. As we take a look at that, successful police maneuver there, and then stopped, hit two vehicles, and that's where we are now.
And he was still moving, and as you can see, the driver has not come out of the car yet. Oh, the door's just now opening. Yep. Do we know if it's just the driver in this car?
That's going to driver door popping open. You can see those hands up. That would be the smartest move that this guy's made since we've been following him. That is for sure. A number of officers out there. They all have their weapons drawn on that vehicle. Car in park, so that's a good sign just to begin with. But you saw that pit maneuver. You saw that person trying to get away actually ran head on into another Montebello PD vehicle. These officers, though, they've got their guns out. That one guy that actually went in a trunk and got the shotgun out, I thought we were going to see a less than lethal type of weaponry, but that person actually having a shotgun right now, that officer from Montebello PD, that driver now out of the vehicle, walking around, looks a little disoriented. But if he decides to run, there's a number of officers here. We haven't seen a canine unit, but at this point, this looks like it's coming to an end out here. As soon as this comes to a stop, we'll get you some street names, but I can tell you we're in the Pico Rivera area right now. Montebello PD picked this up in the end. Lights and sirens for the longest time. A lot of the agencies, they were doing, because of the new policies, they were basically saying, you know what, we're not going to chase this guy. The helicopter stayed overhead. The sheriff's department, they did not let this go. And then when this person got into the Montebello area, they were waiting for him. The pursuit was engaged, and now you can see this driver in custody.
Yeah, they're putting the handcuffs on him. We understand this started with a traffic violation. Obviously, he's going to spend a night in jail and have a lot of charges in addition to this. As we continue to follow this police pursuit that just ended in Montebello, we'll continue to follow this story here on KCAL 9 and KCAL9.com.
Value menus? Come on, don't let a deal ruin your meal. The Farmer's Burger from Farmer Boys is the best burger champ. Epic burger satisfaction at a tasty price. Farmer Boys, farm food ain't fast food.
It's a real
Established in Pico Rivera. Anyway, all right, so Sycamore and railroad tracks. Let's see what we can find. Sycamore and Greenwood, is that the cul-de-sac? Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I see it. Hang on. Come on, map, populate. And of course, it's the only street that doesn't populate. This is crazy. Hang on, let me see if it populates over here. I don't know. Skedaddle. All right. Well, they're on sweep, so they could be anything. It could be like a cat in a tree or a possum playing with somebody's food, you know. I'm sure you guys believe me, but I got the Greenwood and I got the Sycamore, but the actual street that's there, the street's not populating. I got the buildings on the street and everything, but no name of the street. All right. And since we've been working so intently on listening to this pursuit, everybody that was here has now run away. Everybody's run away, and they are all running to the southeast of us. Possibly southeast from this location. You want to start moving off, seeing how this guy's in custody and it's over? You said move off. Oh, I was recording. Cool.